Welcome to the Local Vibe podcast, unscripted, it's uncensored, the real deal straight up music talk. Please like and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook. This is dedicated to the local musicians of Denver, Colorado. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live podcast here at the Local Vibe Music Podcast for all the local musicians out there. This is dedicated to all the local musicians, and this is a very special time as well. This is Christmas time, guys, so, big round of applause for that. If you are ready or not ready, it is here. So we got a great show lined up for everybody here tonight. We are going to be talking about music just like we always do right here in the Local Vibe. And I got a very special guest in here tonight, someone that I know pretty good. I had the pleasure of meeting over the last few years, and also solo artist, musician, great voice. So you guys are going to enjoy this for sure. Also want to thank limo.limo, our sponsor, for supporting the Local Vibe channel as well. And also want to thank Michael back there for doing the production. So, Michael, question for you, buddy. Have you thought about what do you want for Christmas?
I want a new phone. That's what I want. I want the 17.
Okay. The iPhone 17. Huh?
Yep.
So for all you listeners out there, Michael's thinking that it's still, you get enough time to get him an iPhone 15. And also my guest over here, Elise Lieberth, I want to introduce here. Elise, say hello.
Hello.
Yeah. And Elise, same question for you. Is there any last minute gifts that you're thinking about that people can go get you for Christmas?
All I really want is the new Lexus TX 550 HF performance luxury sport. I don't know. It's a mouthful, but my husband, he needs to hear that.
Okay. Make sure you write that one down.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a car or what?
It's a car,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Nice. That's a hell of a Christmas gift, right? For sure.
Incognito is the color.
Oh,
okay, got
nice,
that. Yeah.
Nice, very cool. Well, awesome. Well, welcome back. Those of you that are out there listening right on the YouTube channel, I appreciate it very much. Again, I've said this before. Thank you very much for subscribing, for supporting, and liking this channel and helping it grow. We have some great talent up and down the Front Range here in Colorado, and that's why I put this together, dedicated to all the musicians out there. And please follow us on Facebook, and then like and subscribe on YouTube. We got some great shows coming up over the next few weeks. For Christmas break, we're going to take a couple of weeks break here through the holiday of Christmas and New Year's, but then we'll be back and we're able to get some more live streams up here for you guys. Okay. So right now I want to go to my sponsorship video. Michael, let's go ahead and play that for my sponsor here. And once again, I want to thank Ernesto for sponsoring the Local Vibe. Let's check it out. Yeah, isn't that cool? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Event and Airport Transportation, LLC. He's got some beautiful vehicles, some amazing vehicles there. Check it out. He's got a van up there. He's got an Audi, some really nice vehicles. Give Ernesto a call. Tell him that Fast Eddie sent you at 720-699-1575. If you need a ride, especially right now for the holidays, you're trying to get to the ski resorts, you're trying to get up to the mountains, give Ernesto a call. He's going to take care of all your transportation needs. He also does private rides for anybody who's looking to get picked up at the airport and back or wherever you need to. And then another great thing that he does is he does Red Rocks. Red Rocks is really cool. I don't know if, Elise, you've been to a concert at Red Rocks, and, a lot of people do the tailgating there. Yeah. Well, he'll take you out there. He'll spend some time with you, get you to your destination, get you back safely. So give Ernesto a call once again at 720-699-1575. Tell him that Fast Eddie sent you.
Ernesto's in the in the chat right now. So waving.
All right, awesome. Thanks, Ernesto. We got you, buddy. Thank you very much. Very cool. All right, well, let's get to the juicy content here, and I want to introduce Elise. Or actually, I'm going to have her introduce herself as well. But solo artist here, local to the Denver, Colorado area as well. And I'll let Elise talk a little bit about her background. But Elise, one of the first things I like to do is just kind of ask people if you can tell us a little bit about your background, maybe kind of where you grew up, how you got into music, that kind of stuff. Okay.
Sure. Right. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I was born and raised in Denver. I haven't left. And I just started singing like at a really young age, and knew it was something that I wanted to do when I got older. It was just always such an escape for me to just basically kind of go to my room and get away from some of the chaotic environment that I grew up in. And so, yeah. And so it was always like just a good way for me to get out all of my emotions and stuff. So let's see. And I started singing in choir in high school, started doing solo projects. I was in, I was in a disco band when I was like
nice
19. Yes. And so I had to learn disco music. It was really fun. 70s music is amazing. And then, around 2000, like 10 is when I decided, it was just time for me to record a song. At least like I just wanted to see like what could happen, and kind of follow that dream a little bit. And a lot of really cool things ended up happening afterwards. I met an amazing producer and then got really connected with different musicians around Colorado. And it's just been a really cool, I guess it's been about 16 years now. And I'm just like blown away by how blessed I have been by just kind of pursuing what I love doing. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, and you're right, Elise. That's the things that, with we've been talking about over the last few episodes here with the local vibe. And if those of you haven't had a chance to check it out, go back there and look at the library. But we've been talking about just the passion of music that people have, and all the musicians that I'm bringing into the studio. We always talk about, what were some of your inspirations as you're growing up in music that, we all have that certain type of music or maybe a certain artist that inspired us to learn how to play music, both, instrumentally or, vocally, whatever that is. And Elise, I've got to hear you sing before and actually had a chance to perform with you before in the past, so I know how good of a singer you are. But what were some of your inspirations kind of growing up that led you to the music side of things?
Yeah, kind of all over the board, but Shania Twain was a really big inspiration. I just love country music. And then Alanis Morissette, Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, her early stuff. Oh my gosh. But Whitney Houston, I would just sit in my room and just sing at the top of my lungs, trying to emulate their voices. And
right.
Like those are just some of the voices that just really, I feel like, made an impact and inspired me.
Sure. Yeah. Nice. Elise, and then you play a little bit of guitar as well, right?
Yes.
You do some guitar. Okay. Yeah. And then what about keys? I think I've seen you play keys.
I can play a little.
Okay, cool.
Play very little guitar and keys. I would much rather hire somebody that is
nice.
Like to play along with me. That's good.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. If you haven't had a chance to check her out, she's got some great vocals, and we're going to bring up some of her music as well. We have some stuff that's queued up and she's got all the social media platforms. We got Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all out there that we'll bring up here in just a few minutes to take a look at some of her music. And also has some Christmas music out there, right?
Yeah.
That's some Christmas music out there that's nice that you can find on Spotify. Which is really awesome as well, right? And then Elise, right now, are you playing any current bands at the moment, or is it just kind of all solo stuff?
Yeah, it's mostly solo stuff at the moment. I'm focusing on more like private events. So definitely different family reunions and just whatever, if anybody's looking.
Nice. Yeah, we'll put some contact information up here as well. That way, in case if anybody's looking for something like that, you can definitely reach out and you can get a hold of Elise as well. So, earlier, Elise, we were talking a little bit about just kind of before the podcast started, talking a little bit about some kind of words of wisdoms and some guidance that you would give to folks, especially with your background. How would you talk to somebody who's interested in maybe picking up some vocal lessons, or becoming a musician? What kind of inspirations or what kind of guidance would you give them from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, I think just do it. I think if that's on your heart and you feel like you want to improve on singing, or record a song, or I just feel like you'll never regret just following those dreams, and even if it doesn't, if you don't end up famous or something, I feel like it is just, you'll have no regrets by
Right.
doing what you want to do.
Sure. Yeah, and music takes people into different places, right? A lot of times if you're maybe not having a good week or you're running through some bad times, you put on your favorite artist or you put on your favorite song, and that takes you to a better place, kind of mentally. And I think that's the power of music, right? That does it for us.
Yes,
is it,
absolutely.
if you feel yourself in a sad day, you have a song that can bring you up, or, vice versa, right? For sure. That's the power of music. And so I agree. Just get out there and do it. If you don't take the chance, you'll never see what it's going to do. So you got to get out there and take that chance.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's go to some of her social medias there, Michael, that we got queued up, and let's take a look at some of her videos and some of the music that we have queued up. She's got a lot of stuff. So, Elise, kind of walk us through. This is let's see. Let's start with her Facebook page. Is that where you're at right now, Michael, on her Facebook page?
Yeah.
Okay. So, tell us a little bit about this page. Is there anything special here that you want to talk about?
Oh, I actually haven't been posting much on my Facebook page. It has been a little bit of a graveyard. But it definitely was the first platform. It was, gosh, I've been putting music out since before Instagram and TikTok were even a thing. And so
gotcha.
Facebook at one point was the only thing
Right.
that I posted on. But nothing too exciting there.
Okay. Yeah, and here's where you'll post. You have some of your pictures, of course, and your family pictures as well, right?
Yeah.
So kind of, so this is her personal Facebook page there. She's got some stuff where she's playing guitar there as well. All right. And then we have queued up on the YouTube side of things. There are a couple of videos that are out there. She's got tons of videos, but these were just two that we wanted to take a look at just so the audience could kind of hear some of your vocals. And this one is great. You got to walk us through this as this is playing. Michael, let's play this video.
Okay, so, oh my gosh, this song is so crazy. This was actually the first video I ever was a part of on YouTube. And I started working with Tyler Ward, who was just singing there. He was a pretty popular YouTuber back in the day. I think he still probably is. But we were always like just trying to find ways to just like get our music out. And I had heard that they were remaking the We Are the World song for, I believe, the Haiti, something had happened in Haiti. And,
Okay.
And so they were about to remake this, and I was like, oh my gosh, Tyler, I have the best idea. What if we get together with all of the artists that you know, and let's remake it. And you have all the tools, all the things, the people, like, let's do this. And so he was like, that's brilliant. And so we literally put it out on the day that they released the remake.
Oh, okay.
And it was this it was at the beginning of when YouTube was like artists were trying to figure out how it worked. And so we found out that, oh my gosh, everybody was like going on YouTube, searching for this song. They stumbled on our song. I mean, it went viral within a couple days, we were at 1 million plays, and it was just the coolest thing ever. There's me. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
I ended up making a lot of friends from this experience, and one of my best friends is Rachel James, who is also in this. But it just kind of helped launch all of us. Of course, Tyler posted it on his account, and so he got like an extreme amount of exposure, and like he just, of course, just kept putting videos out, and it was really cool. But from here, he of course posted our links, and many people just followed to our to our YouTube pages, and a lot of really cool things happened.
Yeah.
There's my friend Rachel. She's in a band called Moon Honey in Colorado.
Nice.
Yeah. So this was a really fun experience. We ended up doing like a fun, like we hit 1 million plays party. Like it was just like these uncharted territories at the time. And yeah, it was
Nice.
yeah. So this video kind of helped all of these artists, like all of us.
So is it a total of, I'm trying to count, is it like 5 total?
I want to say there's about 9 of us.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's J.L. Baker. He is a really great kind of folk singer. Julia Shear, she's amazing vocalist. Rachel James again. Tyler Ward. Katie McAllister, she's also a local musician. So amazing. Isaac Caramigo.
Wow.
Yeah, really amazing people. It was just such a cool experience.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's some back takes here. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Very cool.
I know. It's
Very
actually,
cool.
it makes me sort of emotional when I look back on that because it definitely opened up some really cool doors. So.
Nice. What studio was that in? Was that local? Was that a local studio?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Tyler Ward, he had a studio just here in Aurora, probably like a couple minutes from here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's where that was recorded. Everybody
Yes.
came there. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great. And what year was that? Was that released, or when you released that? On YouTube?
2010.
2010. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so it's been a while, and still has some great views. You guys can go check that out. And I thought it would be cool for to kind of walk us through some of the background there in that video.
Yeah.
And it was funny because when we started the podcast here earlier, I was giving Michael a hard time. I was like, Michael, do you know the name of that song, or do you know who sang that song? You know.
Originally, yeah.
Originally. And so, yeah, he knew it. Surprisingly enough, he's like, oh, yeah, I know that song. And
Michael Jackson, come on, baby.
That's right. Can't miss that one. And I was telling Elise that my daughter's a big fan of Michael Jackson, and she loves, like all his music. And this is one that we get to watch as well. And also, there's a Netflix documentary on this song, if you haven't seen that.
Oh, I
which
have
is
not.
cool, yeah.
Okay.
Which is very cool to watch. So that's another cool one. Yeah, it's got me. I'm going to go back and take a look at it this afternoon. So.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Awesome. All right. And then let's take a look at the other one. There's one more. And this one I definitely want to spend some time to talk about as well. This is a really cool video. And Elise can kind of tell us about the video. And then we're going to go to TikTok from here. So let's play that, Michael, and see what...
Thing right, according to you.
All right. Well, this song is "According to You." It's by Orianthi, and of course, every artist that was a part of that "We Are the World" video just had all kinds of momentum. People were just going to our YouTube like crazy, and so this was one of the first videos that I recorded with Tyler, and so it's quite like this was a 2010 cover. And it just really kind of helped propel like all of the rest of the covers. This is actually a time where people still bought music on iTunes, and so people like you would post a YouTube video and people would run to iTunes, or I don't know if they would run, but they would go at least. And so this is a song that I was able to sell probably, which was a pretty good amount, but probably over 1,000 like copies of this song, and so that was really cool. But then, gosh, 2020. Oh man, 2020 the world shut down and everybody is, at home bored out of their mind, and not a lot of people, I think, not a lot of adults knew of TikTok. Like kids loved TikTok, and it was Musical.ly once before, and like so my older kids, they just were like obsessed with Musical.ly. I didn't get it. It turned into I think TikTok bought it, and it definitely was something that was out of my, like, I just had no idea what it was. But yeah, so I was just sitting at home, and when somebody was like, your song is all over TikTok right now. And I'm like, what is TikTok? Like, what?
What is
like,
that?
Yeah, I downloaded TikTok, and I'm like, what? It was the coolest thing. This young girl posted a TikTok video to my song, and And then from there, this trend ended up being created. And before I knew it, at one point, there was over 200,000 different videos that were created, TikTok videos that were created. And then each video, of course, had however many plays and stuff. But yeah, this was the original, like, the original recording is live, completely live. And I ended up just posting it, on Spotify, and people liked the live aspect of it. It's totally raw, and but the funny thing is I think I went to his house after work one night, and we probably recorded that. Probably took 2 hours to actually get the song.
To get it down.
Because I have the worst memory ever. And it's just always been a thing. And so I would mess up a word here and a word there. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Go back.
Yes. So, I think by the end he was probably really frustrated with me. Yeah. I was frustrated with myself, but it ended up being totally worth it. So
nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's what builds the authenticity of the song, is going back and redoing it. And hey, let's do this again. Let's do that again. It's, it doesn't always come out the first time, perfect, right? You always got to make some adjustments. So
yeah, I think if I had the lyrics in front of me, it would have been more, but we didn't want anybody to know that I was looking at we were trying to be sly about it.
Yeah. Cool.
And so fun fact is there were definitely lyrics
I needed some lyrics.
Yes. So.
All right, let's go to the TikTok page there, Michael, that kind of follows from that video, and we're gonna check some of this stuff out here. Check this out. This is a really cool. So this is the TikTok platform, right? And it's funny you say that, right? Because I'm not really sure when TikTok became like a huge popular thing, right? But I was kind of the same way. I didn't really know exactly what that was, and then all of a sudden people start talking about it. TikTok. You're like, I was like, is that a game?
Right.
What is that exactly?
Is it the Kesha song?
Right. And then that's when that started coming up. All right. So it looks like we might have lost the monitor there, Michael. But
Jerry Springer.
Right. How are we looking over there?
We're still good.
Okay, we lost the monitor though, I think, which is fine. So
I think it just bugged out.
Okay, let's go ahead and let's go to her TikTok. So bring that up, and we will look at this screen here.
Oh, perfect.
So this is the same song, right? That was posted onto TikTok, and then it kind of just went viral where people were kind of making their own videos. Is that what? Okay.
There was this really interesting trend where people were doing according to him, and it would be they would point and be like, my brother, I'm worthless, I'm useless, I can't do anything right. But according to and then they would put maybe their husband or something. I'm beautiful, I'm wonderful, or according to my mom. The trend was I kind of felt bad for anybody that was on the end of according to the not nice stuff. I was like, oh man, why can't this trend be just kinder to people?
Right.
But yeah.
So let's check it out. Let's see that first one there, Michael, and then we'll take a look at a couple other ones that we had queued up. But there's several. So I wonder, does it show us how many are on there?
I think I want to say there's. Oh, my eyes are so bad, but I think there over 100,000 videos that are still there on TikTok land.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just play one of the first ones there, Michael, and see what that looks like.
Yeah, it should be these ones here.
According to him, I'm beautiful, incredible.
So Charlie D'Amelio is one of the most famous TikTokers, and she did a video to my song.
Nice.
Yeah. So I mean, anybody that spends some time on TikTok would know who she is, which is kind of cool. She didn't do that was a different trend. That wasn't even a trend. She did her own thing.
Okay. And then there was a couple, Michael, that you recognized, right? You said there were some YouTubers or some TikTokers that you recognized there. Let's see if we can play those as well.
Yeah, it's this one here.
According to you, I'm stupid, I'm useless.
This is his bunny that he
anything
enjoys. I assume
According to you, I'm difficult, hard to please, forever changing my mind.
That's so random.
I'm a mess in a dress, can't show up on time, even
Yeah,
if
I wonder
it
if we
would
could
save
find one
my
where it's like the
according
trend,
to-
where it shows, which I didn't talk
let me
about this
see.
earlier with you guys. Sorry. I
Yeah,
just
no, go ahead.
remembered.
Yeah.
But I wonder that one, any that have kind of some like words on them, that's probably the trend. If that like a bubble with words on it.
Okay.
So I thought I saw one a little. Okay, so go up just a little bit more. Well, right now, if what we're looking at, okay, so the second row, third in.
Second row, third in.
According
That
to
might-
you, I'm stupid, I'm useless, I can't do anything right. According to you,
According to my ex, I don't know.
I'm difficult, hard to please, forever changing my
Also, my
I don't
ex
know. So,
eating some Cheez-Its.
oh, maybe that's not the
That-
trend.
that's not it.
Where are the trends? Because or where's
Put this
to
on
you,
hard.
according to you.
yeah, this guy's so cute.
But according to him, I'm beautiful, incredible, and he can get me out of his head. According to you.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Wow. Okay. And then there was one I definitely wanted to highlight. I think you said you had one with your daughters,
Yes.
right?
Okay. So because I knew nothing about how TikTok worked, my daughter actually had a sleepover that night. I think it was her birthday party actually, and so she had a bunch of friends over, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, your song is going viral. We have to do this. Like, let's do this song." And so Taylor's my daughter and her friend Jaden.
Nice.
Kind of put it together, and so that kind of helped then people be able to find me.
Right. All right. Let's play that one, Michael. See.
Yep.
Taylor, isn't this your mom? Yeah. But according to him, I'm beautiful, incredible. He can get me out of his head. Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, that's interesting. I'm assuming that they take that with like a phone or something. They're recording it with. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
And then from there it was so cool. The songwriter, the person who actually wrote According to You, reached out to me and they were like, we have to pour like gasoline on this fire. Like it's like we can make this bigger. Why don't we, we would love to offer you a record deal. And so I signed a deal with their label and they poured water all over it. They did not pour gasoline.
Oh wow.
It literally like they took all the money. They like, so this is also advice to people who,
We may have to take a pause. It says that we lost the audio.
oh no.
Oh wait, no way, we did.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Let's see. We have some technical difficulties here that we're trying to figure out. So just bear with us. Wow. So, all right. Let's see. How we looking, Michael?
Go to this real quick.
We lost all eCam completely.
No, we have eCam. It's just the audio is not there showing. It's not showing the main studio anymore. Oh, it's right here. Maybe it's up again. They're saying it's back, so I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it just refreshed after. Remember when the screen went off? It refreshed the whole entire thing. I don't know what happened. But
Okay.
Lost connection of
But we're back
the
now.
TV. Yeah, according to audio's back. It said.
Okay.
It said audio's back.
Okay.
Okay, we should be good.
Yeah, I mean, this, when you do live YouTube streams, I guess that happens from time to time. It hasn't happened to us yet, but I guess it does happen. All right, let's go back to that TikTok page.
Yeah. But all that to say, oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
so then that was an experience, then, right? Having to go through that where you actually like signed the label and.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was, I had, it was really unfortunate because I was so excited to like have a record deal. It was like my first one. And oh my gosh, like these songwriters, the person who wrote this song his name is Andrew Frampton or something. But he wrote all of the scripts. Like, if you remember the script, like such an incredible band.
Right.
And he wrote all their songs. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, dreaming. Like, oh my gosh, like maybe him and I could write a song. Like, there's so many things. But no, they ended up just like pouring water on the whole entire experience and taking thousands of dollars. Wow. Like, it was the first time I was ever going to even try to recoup money. Because as you know, like a musician, a recording art, when you record, like, it's so costly.
Right.
And you just never know if you're ever going to see that money back. Like, you're taking such a chance on yourself. And you have to just be okay with the fact that, oh, I'm going to make this music, but I'm making it first and foremost for myself, like, because it's going to feel like I'm accomplishing something and I get to put something out into the world that I'm proud of. I don't know if anybody's ever going to listen. I don't know if I'll ever, make the money back or whatever. And this was like the first time where I was going to try to like recoup all of the money I'd ever spent on anything.
I see.
And they took it.
Didn't happen.
No,
that's like, unfortunate, right?
Yeah, I was making Anyways, that was frustrating. So
and again, I'm sure people that are out there that have kind of experienced that before can attest to that, right? Where again it gets, and you kind of hear these stories sometimes. I know I have heard stories where like, well, I signed this with the record deal and then this happened. And you never really know, right, kind of what's going on there. But yeah, I definitely can attest to that. That happened to me. I was, recording a song with some guys and we had a little bit of trouble with some of the backing from the financial side, And again, one of the first things that I said as I was going down, I was like, hey, we're musicians. We're trying to make music. We're putting our touch to it. Like, this is our song. We wrote the lyrics. And again, and the different part of the business, right? That is sometimes not always goes well. And I'm sure even, famous musicians probably have that same problem,
Yeah.
That happens time and time. And that's why you hear that remastered this and remastered.
Yes.
Yeah. Because sometimes they don't own the rights to it and that kind of stuff, So
totally.
it definitely happens. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it seems all glamorous. Like, oh my gosh, I got this record deal. And like, but I don't think it's actually as glamorous. Now I know it's not as actually glamorous as like, so.
Yeah, for sure.
I know. That was good. That is how it felt. I'm like.
All right, awesome. All right, Michael, let's go back up to the media pages because there's a few more things that I want to show. So ladies and gentlemen, you could find this on the TikTok where it's got all these videos on there from that particular song that Elise was able to sing there. And then also let's go to Spotify. I want to show people Spotify. And, there's some great music there. Maybe you can kind of walk us through this, Elise. So this is your main page on your Spotify, right? And on here, do you have different albums or different songs?
Yeah. So, I used to record albums. I would put EPs out, that had 6 to 12 different songs on them. And then, the model that model is kind of old and gets kind of done, right? And so now it's just a lot of singles. About... Let's see, in 2022, I want to say I had somebody find a producer reached out to me and he was like, I'd really like to have you record a song with me and we're going to get it signed to a label. And of course I was leery, but I was like, okay, sure. And so I recorded a song with him and then it kind of opened up all of these other doors for this particular industry. It was EDM music, which I never thought I would ever do. Electronic dance music. I'm a 40-year-old mom of 4. Like, that is not really like my scene. I do like to dance, but it's usually like dorky dances. Like, and so it was just such a interesting genre to fall into.
Okay.
But I recorded one song, and from there, many other producers started reaching out to me, and then the other labels started reaching out to me. So Magic was one of the record labels that they basically had me as an artist where I got to choose every month. I got to go in and like choose 4 or 5 songs that I wanted to sing. And then, so the last 3 years, I probably released 25 or 7 songs, in the EDM world. And so, that were all signed to labels and I mean, very plainly laid out that, this is how it was going to work
Sure,
financially, you know, and like percentage wise. And so
Yeah.
no surprises there. It honestly was just great. It's been great exposure. And so,
Nice.
yeah, it's really cool because I've been told like a lot of the, local musicians who are working so hard and busting their butt, going to gig after gig, just trying to get their name out there and, just trying to get anybody to just go listen to their music on any sort of platform. You kind of, as an artist, you're just like, please, anybody listen. And so, like, it's funny because most of my friends and family, they don't listen to my music. Like, I was at a work event not too long ago, and I was like, hey, like, we were decorating, and I was like, I don't know if you know this, but I have a Christmas album. We could listen, because they were like, we need to listen to Christmas music. I was like, you could listen to mine. And they were like, no. I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's so weird. Like, you don't always get the support from people who you think you're going to get it from, if that makes sense.
Yep.
I mean, you know what it's like.
Yeah.
And so I have always been, so this has been so cool because I get to go grocery shopping and nobody knows who I am. No, but when somebody looks me up on Spotify, they're like, whoa, you have like almost 500,000 monthly listeners. Like that's a lot.
Nice.
Like that's like when, and I don't have to do a lot. I don't have to beg for it. And so like, I've been really fortunate and blessed by the opportunities that have come my way, of which were those labels, like, because they have these amazing playlists that they, kind of put funds to for advertising. And so they get people to come listen to these songs. And, it's just been really, really cool. And then from there, people are able to then discover my other music. But yeah, so
that's what this is here on the Spotify that you can see, right? Is there any song there in particular that we could play to kind of give people a snapshot?
Yeah.
And they can always go to Spotify, but
yeah, play the first one. That one, I
It
might.
starts with a word.
Linkin Park. Who would have thought Linkin Park's song would be?
Okay, I see. That's an
Yeah.
EDM version of that. Ah, cool.
Yeah. Super simple and just like, I think I released it 2 years ago and it has almost 15.5 million plays. So, pretty cool. So most of the EDM songs are all all of the ones that I've done are all covers.
Okay. But in that style, right? So it's different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
It does sound
I
pretty
like
cool,
EDM
right?
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
I tried so hard and got so far.
Wow, that sounds pretty good. Turn that up a little bit. Let's listen to this.
I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
And this is more chill. There's some that are like really like balls to the wall.
More up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really cool, right? The way they put that together with all the reverb and all the electronics.
Yeah.
And this was also done in a studio where you were.
So it's all like remote. So most of these artists most of the producers that I collaborated with live in France, Germany, Africa, Nigeria, like all of these I already said France, Italy. Where else have I worked with? Australia. All over India. Yeah, I said that already. But just really cool. So they already have the song mostly like done. They send it my way. I go to a studio and just record my vocals.
Yeah.
And then they kind of take it from there and put it all together.
That's a cool way, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing now with the technology that we have, right? You can do so many crazy things,
Yeah.
musically.
You don't have to be in person anymore to collaborate with people. It's really cool.
Yeah. All right, and then let's go to one more. What's the one below that, Michael?
In the day, in the night, say it right, say it all.
Nelly Furtado.
Oh yeah, it was coming to me. I was like,
I keep
heard
telling
this
you
song
almost
before.
at it.
I was trying to recognize it. I was like, okay, Nelly, yes.
Ernesto said that he's gonna add her right now on his playlist.
Oh, thanks, Ernesto. And I'm going to get a limo sometime.
Yeah.
When there's no time for joking, there's
Cool.
Also,
Yeah.
Veronica said, beautiful voice.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I could listen to this. Yeah, this is cool.
So like, there's a lot of these songs that are just like easy listening to, right? Like but then there's, let's see, I want to say like, there's a song called Breakthrough that is a little bit more like, oh my gosh, like
A little bit more.
I picture people just like
Lasers
in a club, like it's like lasers and I don't know. I just not a world I ever thought I would explore. But
Yeah.
really.
See if you can find that one, Michael. What did you say that one's called?
Breakthrough. Oh, smells like Teen Spirit. That is not a super balls of the wall one, but you know the Nirvana.
The Nirvana song?
Yes.
All right, let's see. Go back up.
Yeah, that one's kind of fun.
Load up on guns, bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend.
This is probably the more recent one that I've recorded.
Oh no, I know a dirty word. Hello, 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 hello.
Wow, super cool, right? I like that. I could definitely see Ernesto playing this in his van. He's got a beautiful van. It's got like all lights and
Oh,
music.
how fun. Please play this song in your band.
Yes, yes. All right, let's see what else.
Oh my gosh, this one.
Under the Break Free. There it is, Michael.
If you want it, take it. I should have said it before. Tried to hide it, fake it. I can't pretend anymore. I only wanna die alive, never by the hands of a broken heart. I don't wanna hear you lie tonight. Now that I've become who I really am. This is the part when I say I don't want you. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free. 'Cause I can't resist it no more.
Nice, I like it.
Yeah, kind of fun.
Wow.
Adding to it.
Very nice. Very nice. That's awesome. Yeah. So you have, what you say, there's probably like 30 or so on there?
Probably 30 EDM songs, but in total, I probably have 130 songs on Spotify.
Wow, that is awesome. Yeah. So again, a collaboration of people that have already put together kind of the tempos and all the music, and then you're recording vocals on top of that. And then that creates the
Well,
the
for the
songs.
EDM
For the
songs,
EDM stuff,
yes,
right? Yeah, yeah.
For a lot of the others, they were actually done like
Yeah,
in a
stuff
studio.
that you did, right?
and,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of originals in there. And
Nice. Yeah. I know you got some. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that's great music. I tell you what, man. When Michael, my next run that I go to tomorrow, when I take my dogs for a walk, I usually take them around, and I'm gonna put that on there.
Yeah, find the right tempo for like how fast you want to go.
That's gonna inspire me to get some miles in. All right, awesome. Okay, so then there's that, and then where can we find some of your original stuff? Is it also on Spotify as well?
Yeah, so let's see. Right, I see one of the songs called "Forgive" that's in our view right now. It's the seventh one to the right. That's an original that I wrote with my friend. I believe that's the song. No, is that not Forgive?
It's kind of hard to see, right?
Oh, it is so hard to see. I'm so bad. Like my eyes are so bad and that's so little. Okay, that is not the song Forgive. But if you
See if I can find it.
Let's see if we can find it. Yeah.
yeah. Back in 2020, I actually had a show at Soil Dove the night that like the world was shutting down and like we got to have one more show and it was like the next day COVID. Yeah.
Was that it?
Yep, this is it. This is Forgive.
All of my problems, I ran at you when I got them. You were right there to help me resolve them and try to make it better. So now you're throwing it in my face, trying to keep me in your disgrace. You must think people never change, 'cause your heart still stays the same. But I won't stay ashamed. We have the same blood running our veins, the same flood, worry and pain. When we look back, we make mistakes, but we don't have to break. I apologized at least a million ways. I get down on my knees and pray. We may not know just how to live, but teach us, Lord, how to forgive, to forgive, how to forgive, to forgive. Why are you so cold-hearted? I don't remember how this even started. Silence speaks louder than words, and I hear you loud and clear. Listen close to what I'm saying. Life's too short, so I
Wow.
keep praying that
That's
we don't
awesome.
die
Yeah,
before we
thanks.
try.
I wrote this song with my friend Rachel, and yeah, I released this album. We released it as singles, but it was actually a 7-song EP when I actually put it on a CD. I have
Okay.
CDs that we had so many great intentions. I had put a band together, and we were going to play many different gigs that year, and COVID hit and ruined everything.
Yes, I know. We
Well,
can all remember that. you
Yes,
know.
yes. Ruined at least that piece of it.
Right,
of course,
right,
like
yeah.
the TikTok part of my COVID experience was great. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Yeah, and Rachel is the one you were saying that you like to send her this way as well to the studio.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah,
awesome.
Rachel's
Yeah,
in the
Rachel, so if
band.
you're listening, we definitely want to get you on the calendar.
Yeah.
Give me a call, and we'll get you in the studio as well.
Love her.
All right, awesome. Yeah, so as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, Lisa, she's got some great music out there, and a lot of the different platforms. Spotify, which is a huge platform as well. You can download her music, go check it out, get some EDM music, get some original stuff. And then as I was kind of scrolling through the social media platforms, I came across some Christmas music, which I got to say was really nice, especially this time of year. So I definitely want to play some of that. So let's go to that Christmas music playlist, Michael, there that's on that. And I think that last one there, it's hard for us to see, but that last one, let's play that last song since it is Christmas time.
Have yourself a merry
There's also a big fan in the chat for saying that they found you a couple years ago and they've subscribed to you and followed you.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Thank you for that.
Who was it?
Her name is Elise Brown.
Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, my gosh. She's awesome.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away.
Oh my God, hear that vocals. Nice.
Here we are, as in golden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near.
It's kind of an odd question, but do you know who the original artist of that song is? There's probably a lot, right?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I could go to sleep to this song.
I know.
Nice.
It is. This is a little sleepy Christmas song for sure.
This is the way we do it, ladies and gentlemen, to the logo vibe. We
Yes.
drink hot tea,
Let's see.
we listen to Merry Christmas songs, and just relax.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I wanted to kind of slow down all of these Christmas songs, and so this little EP was definitely like a slower vibe. So.
Nice. It's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, I was listening to it earlier, and like I said, I was enjoying it. What's the first one on there, Michael?
Yeah.
Let's play the first one. Because there's several, right? There's 4.
Yeah.
We all will be together
Yeah, he wants to play.
if the fates allow. And a shining star upon the highest earth.
There we go. Let's see.
He's not letting me play it.
Oh, weird.
No?
Yeah, no.
Oh, weird.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Well, there's, like I said, there's several songs on that EP there on Spotify where you can go and check them out. Some Christmas songs. It'll put you in the Christmas spirit for sure, right?
Or maybe the sleepy.
Or maybe the
it's-
sleep.
Yes.
Oh, there is
There
like
we
a
go.
preview. I think you have to have Spotify Premium to listen to it.
Oh.
Don't mean a thing if you ain't holding me tight. You're all that I need underneath the tree.
This is by Kelly Clarkson, and it's usually like much faster than this. So I was like, I just think this could be sweet. I like to cry at Christmas.
Yeah.
Not really.
Glory to the light of the world. Glory
Nice.
to the light of the world.
All right. Awesome. Michael, let's go to the YouTube comments. I know we get the chat is exploding here, but what do we got? What do we got on the chat there?
Is it exploding? That's
We got
exciting.
some stuff on here. Yeah.
Some from Veronica saying, just adding, she added to Ernesto's and said that she's going to add it to her playlist.
Okay. Yep. Adding to the playlist. Awesome.
And then
Yeah.
there was some EDM music playing, and then she said that, Eddie, this is our kickboxing music.
Yeah, see, there you go. Yes. So you know what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm exercising, doing some kickboxing. I'm going to be listening to Elise's EDM album there on Spotify. So, ladies and gentlemen, I recommend you do the same thing. This is the time of year where you can do some exercise because I know come the holidays, we're all going to be eating some wonderful food. And if you want to do a little workout in between, you can put the EDM music from Elise. There you go. Burn some calories.
Yes.
That way you can have some of your favorite food, and burn some calories. Yeah, I do see that on there. Awesome. Well, that's cool. That's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, and there's several people on there that are sending some chats, and then also again one that says, "Hey, Elise, longtime fan, and found her on YouTube years ago." Right? I think I see that one on there, Michael, as well. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Awesome. All right, and then. Any other thoughts or comments, Elise, that you have? And again, I know you talked a little bit about, some of your background and then also kind of with the label stuff, but any advice that you can give any of the musicians out there?
Oh man.
Vocally, right?
Yeah. Again, I just think do it. I just think there's so many resources like at your fingertips right now. I feel like when I started, things were not as affordable as far as like the equipment and the things. Like now you can get a microphone for, $50 or whatever. You can get all of these things and you can do it on your own and, just put it out and see what happens. I know at the time, I didn't really get to go into this, but when I was younger, all I wanted to do was be a famous singer. I just dreamt of that. And I ended up getting pregnant my senior year of high school. And then I kept her and I got married and had another child. And by the time I was 20, I was a single mom of 2 kids. And my ex-husband was just, nowhere to be found. And so I ended up raising 2 kids on my own, unexpectedly at a very young age. And I just remember kind of in a way yearning, or not yearning, but almost grieving. Like I was like, oh, I had so many plans to do music, and
Sure.
how am I ever going to do this with these circumstances? I was so busy trying to work and make ends meet and stuff. And so it was just one of those things where I had just decided, I was like, you know what? I want my kids to see their mom continue to follow their dream.
Sure.
My dream, I wanted them to see that. And it was definitely a huge sacrifice. I ended up having to, find babysitters and spend quite a bit of money on all of these recordings. And it was such a gamble. I had some family that was like, man, what are you doing? You should be buying your kids this new coat, or but you're spending it on the studio, or I'm like, my kids had everything that they could ever need,
Sure.
but nobody got it, or not many of my family understood why I was doing what I was doing. And really, like I said, just no regrets. It was just one of those things where I still got to follow my dream. And this dream, of course, has changed and evolved over the years. And oh my gosh, I am so thankful. Thank you, Jesus, that my life went the way that it did, and that I was not famous.
Yeah.
Not that there was ever probably a chance that would happen, but literally, thank you, Jesus. I would never want to be famous.
Sure.
I'm just so thankful that I get to sing.
Nice.
And record some songs, and some people listen, and hopefully it inspires, my kids to go and do their dream, but follow their dreams, whatever that dream is. It can be, if you want to start any kind of business, whatever it is, just because you have some things that happen in life that are unexpected, like a divorce, or you're, a single mom, or whatever the case could be. You don't have to you don't have to end all of your dreaming. You can
Sure.
keep doing it. So
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No, and that's just it. I think it's the reality is that life throws things at us, right? And everybody experiences in different ways, and there's some ups and downs. And again, as musicians, we use music to take us to a different place. We close our eyes, we put some headphones on, we listen to this, listen to that, just like we would do with your EDM music when we're working out. That's going to take you to a high energy place. Let's go burn some calories. And so same thing. It's just like with the Christmas music, and Spanish music, and country music, and all kinds of stuff, right, that people love to listen to. And that's the thing, that's the power of music, right, that does it for us. And again, life things happen, but you should definitely continue to pursue your dreams.
Yes.
If you want to be a musician, you want to play an instrument, whatever it is. I have a motto as well, Elise, and I have it on my Facebook page. And for me, it's in this order, but it's God, family, music. I've always been that person, and to do that. And again, music's in there. It's my passion. I love to do it. I play music full time as well, and so I definitely agree with that. So continue and pursue your dreams.
Yeah, you're never too old, never too young.
No.
Never. I just feel like we have so many things at our fingertips, with TikTok and the internet.
The access,
and,
right?
Yeah. Yes, it's just there. And so it's oh my gosh, just do it.
Yeah. And you can, exactly. You can pick yourself up a pretty decent microphone, a small, audio interface, and record some stuff, very, very quickly. So
Totally.
yeah, for sure. Well, awesome. Well, yeah, it was great having you on the show, Elise. And again, definitely refer your friends. I want to get Rachel out here.
Okay.
And I'm also doing some kind of on the spot pre-interviews. So I'm going out to different venues and meeting with different artists. and bringing them, and kind of doing some personal interviews at the sites when they're performing, and kind of doing a lead up and a tee up to bringing them into the studio, right? So that's something else that I've been, it's been going pretty good. It's been going pretty good. And like I said, the schedule is full. The schedule is filling up, and we have a lot of people that are, that are coming our way for the schedule. So one more time, I'd like to go to my sponsorship video again. I want to thank Ernesto with limo.limo, event and airport transportation. Michael, let's play that video one more time. Thank you, Ernesto. Yeah, and again, I know we mentioned in the comment, but Ernesto said that he was adding you to his playlist so he can play.
Yes! Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love that Ernesto. The limo.limo guy was in the comments.
That's
so
right.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
So the next people he takes in that band, they're going to be jamming out to that, I guarantee you.
Oh, that's so fun. Take me on that. Like, I want to go on that trip with you.
So once again, you can reach Ernesto at 720-699-1575, www.limo.limo, and tell him that Fast Eddie sent you. He's going to hook you up with the ride, get you where you need to go, get you to your destination, ski resorts, airport, wherever you need. If you want to just rent a private vehicle, you can do that as well, and Red Rocks as well with some tailgating. So that's awesome for sure. All right, awesome. Well, anything else, Elise, that you'd like to talk about? Anything else, or are we good?
I guess the only other thing that we didn't really get to was just my side project, which is
sure.
Which is totally fine. But Elise Strong, that is something that I still have about 5 or 6 songs that I eventually will be releasing. Hopefully within the next year. Like, they're already recorded, they're already done. I just don't know what happened. I just never got them on. But Elise Strong is sort of like an original country project. I love country music so much. I mean, totally opposite from EDM.
Sure.
But it's like, I just love country music.
Okay.
I love the storytelling. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? With you want to write a song, you write a country song, not the country art. You're giving away, you're getting back, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, country is definitely some great stuff. And where can people find that? Can they find that on Spotify as well?
Yeah,
okay.
I've got about maybe 6 songs on the Ellie Strong right now. I actually did a recording of Mary Did You Know? So like this would be a great time to listen to that one.
Nice.
So.
I'm originally from South Texas, so I definitely know country music. And that's why I always say, if you want to write a song, you're giving something away. You write a country song, you're giving something back. You write a country song. Or horses and bars and whiskey, all that kind of stuff.
Oh yes, all the beer, all the drinking. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Michael, we in our outro video. Again, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate everybody who's been subscribing and liking to the channel. Again, follow us on Facebook. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification on YouTube, and that'll let you know when we're going live on YouTube as well. And then we'll go back and we'll post the videos up for everybody to watch as well. So thank you very much. Merry Christmas. We also have a couple of dates coming up. Tomorrow, we have Atomic X in the studio, and they're going to be doing a live performance. We're actually doing back-to-back podcasts this week, so Michael's going to be busy with that as well. And then, like I mentioned, we're going to take a little bit of break for the Christmas New Year's holiday, and then we'll be back on January 8th with Orchard Road is going to be in the studio as well. And again, right here at the Local Vibe is what we do is we cater to all the local musicians out there, and this is dedicated for you guys. So if you guys know anybody you want to send them our way, definitely send them our way, and we'll get them in the studio. So. All right. Well, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. And till next time, we will see you guys later. Everybody have a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Say bye, Elise.
Bye, thank you
Happy
for
New
having me.
Year's. Yeah.